Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Your Words Not Mine podcast. Okay, guys, today we're gonna do things a little bit different. Rather than our usual episodes, we're going to do a bonus episode where we'll talk a bit about random things. Okay, so
No, we're talking about one thing only.
okay, one thing. Okay, you wanna talk about that one thing?
Yes.
Let's go.
We're going to talk about relationships,
Yep.
men views,
Sorry.
unfiltered.
This episode is unfiltered and unconventional and unorthodox and just a lot of things.
Yeah,
guys.
just cancel us already. Go. Guys gonna share.
Okay. I'm gonna pose you all one question. I mean, like, this is not the podcast, but it's okay. Should somebody, after experiencing
I need to answer this.
a lot of issues with relationships,
Okay.
should somebody just leave relationship and don't think about it and become in a way?
A monk.
No, not
A
in
hoe?
not among.
What's
Like
that?
you see, I see.
Huh.
Like, okay, I don't want to. I don't want to open myself anymore, and I don't like this. I mean, I generalize everyone into one category. Like,
All men are trash.
all men are trash. Oh yeah.
Is she a lesbian? She better be a lesbian. She say all men are trash. She's not a lesbian. I am paying the bitch up. Wait, no, really? Is she lesbian? She's straight.
I don't know. I mean, like, I'm seeing this.
Ah,
this
okay, you're seeing this
Pervasive.
out of-
This
okay.
is pervasive. Okay?
Pervasive issues.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Pervasive. Okay. Good question. I would. You know what? I have met a fair share of women who are like that as well. No, I have met a fair share of lesbians as well. Bisexual, whatever. Name it. Name it? Nah, man. You wouldn't want to go there. So like, yeah. I mean, yeah. It is actually. Why not? I've seen a few like they come tell me like, oh, hey Hari, I'm not ready for a relationship. Or like, fuck man, they're trash. And then she'll date a man the next day.
Okay.
Fuck you.
In a very candid manner, right? It's like, yeah. Okay, just now you discussed to me there's two options, right? Sorry, there's two outcomes. One is she's just not that into you.
Yeah.
That's the harsh truth. Second is maybe she just found somebody that can cater to her lifestyle. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
But she's saying no. Like what Kairu is saying, it's like totally no. Like
Yeah.
all
Maybe
men are trash, lah.
It's like all men are trash, and then to the point where like, you close off also one thing. Close off, all men are trash, and just have that view for indefinitely period of time.
Okay, I'm going to let's do probabilities. Okay, I'm going to. I had this one conversation with one girl before. Okay, she tell me all men are trash. I say okay, how many men fucked your life over? She said 3. Okay, now do your fucking maths. 3 in your life, rookie numbers, rookie. Son is not even Johnny, no. Son, not even category, no. Haven't go inside the academy yet. 3 out of how many? You calculate, then out of the potential men are fucking 0.00000 how many percent only, and she say all men trash. Just cause 3 men fuck your life up. Like, let me tell you something, okay? Women have fucked our life up as well. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely have.
Definitely.
Okay, let's not go to Akif. Let's just talk about Karami. but I mean, nonetheless, don't talk about. Okay, I don't want to say women we have been with. Okay, people. Okay, I'm not going to say women. I'm going to not categorize it that way. It shouldn't be that way because both sides have fault to blame. Okay, so men and women, people I've met in my life, like yeah, they commit infidelity. Look at divorce rates nowadays. Like they don't know what they want. That's the problem. Why? So you see, give you one good example. I never thought this before. Okay, I'm not going to say it. Okay. Men and women, there's always this one person in our life that I never thought about after some time. Okay, there's one friend of ours or few friend of ours we meet who is actually an ideal partner, but we won't pick that person. Why? And then yeah, we won't. Like there's many out there. Actually, I see more women do this. Yeah, it's like I don't know, not cannot. I don't know why. Like maybe yeah. Sorry, no. Okay, a lot of people don't want to date their friends. I don't know about you. But for me, I find the ideal partner is in the place I work because we have similar ideologies in life. That's why she's working.
Hadi, well, I want to say personal experience, but I don't think she's listening also lah. But be careful lah. You want to date your workmates lah.
Yes.
Yeah, I tell you first. I won't say which I won't say which workplace or which workmate, but just be careful, bro. Really, because there's boundaries between the workplace and your. Yeah, I'm warning you first. Yeah, I love you, bro. So I'm warning you first.
Akif, you need to chill. Akif, you need to chill. Relax. Unless there's something fucked you over, we just talked about it right now. Don't be that guy. Don't-
Going back on that particular girl that you spoke with, right? She has dated 3 men, and 3 men has ruined her life, right?
Yes, yes.
So does she have some sort of feedback with herself where she thinks, is Scully, I'm the problem, huh? Like, is there a reason why I'm going towards these trends or these patterns? You know, like a typecast. You know what's a typecast? Okay, for listeners, right? Typecast is let's say a particular actor. Let's say Dwayne the Rock Johnson. He's a typecast because he always features in action movies. Okay, like rather than the like a whole plethora of genres. You know, something like that. Yeah.
I mean, okay. Okay, you see, like I don't know about how Kai felt, but like these like people, I'll say people. I'm not gonna say okay, people out there that have this ideology where they have a few bad relationships and then they say, "Fuck this particular." It's bullshit. Come on, man. It's really bullshit. Like I mean, I know there are some who really don't do it. Like they just don't date out at all. But I believe there has to be rational thinking involved in here, man. Like first, let me tell you something. Okay, I know a few. Wow, sadly more. But never mind, I know, honestly more men, but fine. Sadly more people that what they do is right, very funny, okay, very funny. So what they do is right, they will have a potential person in their life that is really good, really suited, but they won't take that person. Right. Then I find someone who is trash. Okay. And the best part is let me tell you something, both of you guys are. No, wait. Let me tell you something very clearly. Just because that motherfucker is good looking or have money or whatever it is, should tell me, hey, your friend quite good looking. And I'll be honest, because I don't like to lie. And my friend is honest as well. That's the worst part, okay? And he and me, both of us tell her that, hey, this guy, he's not ready. He's not ready, and I'm telling you, you're going to go in for it. So I'm suggest like, just ensure just conversations. And she will fall for the guy. Right? After all I fucking say, and then she will get heartbroken and she's like, oh my god, all men are trash and all how fuck relationships, blah blah. But you made the wrong move. People don't acknowledge they make the wrong move. And after that, they regret on that wrong move and they extrapolate it to
Yeah.
bam bam bam
that's the
bam.
word.
Yeah,
Extrapolating.
extrapolate it to all of them are like that. You know?
Okay. Dude, saying all men are trash is a bit. It's absolute lah. Okay, you might say it when you are
Let's not say
angry.
all men and target. Let's say men slash all women are trash when they date like their potential.
Okay, I mean this is what we commonly hear, right?
Okay, fine.
Okay,
Fine,
so
fine.
all men are trash is a bit absolute. Like how we can have our hearts broken by a woman, but guys, it's really not fair to say that all men are trash. I love my mom; she's a woman. My sister's growing up to be a young woman; she's not trash, but she definitely eats a lot of the trash inside the fridge. Inside the fridge, though. Okay, but okay, going back on that, right? That's a very strong. I have a very strong reasoning for that. Okay, so attraction, right? There is a certain science. There is a certain technique to attraction and seduction. Okay, this one is going to be a bit deep. Huh, deep. Okay. Uh, Generally, we can get attracted to same to personality and likes. Let's say you like Naruto, then you find a girl that likes Naruto. You're gonna be a bit more attracted lah because same likes, same interests. But there's going to be a certain few where you're just attracted to them. It can be anything. It can be sight, the way you look at them. Touch can play a part. Like different love languages and different aspects where you can get attracted to them. And I know what you said. They might meet the ideal guy, but they don't choose them, and then they just go ahead and friend zone them and choose the other guy. But that's because there's you need to remember there's tension also. Okay, so maybe there's this guy ideal. Okay, everything check the box, but then again, they could say something like, "Oh, but he's too perfect." Okay, you see, you heard it before, right? He's too perfect, right? Because humans are. I can say men and women. I'm not gonna generalize women. Okay, men and women, we need a bit of conflict or a bit of tension, which keeps us going, which keeps us excited, exciting. That's why. That's the reason why older people, right? Like maybe in the Western media, right? They tend to do they tend to do cosplay, or they tend to spice up their sex life or sex activity because they need something to really reinvigorate the feelings of attraction, you know. And going to that part, right? You remember they always say like, oh, women like the bad boys. There's a bit of truth in it, and like generally they prefer villains. Like some people like Loki more than Thor, you know. So there's there's reasoning and science to it, and
Oh, they
Yeah.
call it like the what? The savior mentality.
because it's not so much of savior. There's another aspect which is true. So, uh, okay, because Loki, right? He's a villain. He's unconventional, unorthodox. The way he's very misunderstood. So women like these type of emotional creatures, right? And they,
Enigma figure lah, like
Yeah,
a
enigma.
figure.
and they are very
Mysterious.
villains, right? Correct. Beautiful man, Kai. Mysterious. The more they don't know about you, right, the more it creates a bit of why is this like that? Why is this like that? That's why no matter how ugly you are, right? I challenge you, you try, but you're not ugly, so cannot lah. So cannot. Maybe I can try it. Okay. So what they do is actually I've done it before and it works, but I don't abuse it lah.
Tell me about the escapades, man.
Oh shit, escapades lah. No lah. But generally, okay. I'm a very small figure, okay? There's nothing really that interesting. So I can only attract by my tongue. Not licking lah, but you know, by the way I speak and everything. So it I don't first impression, right, it's like very unassuming. So I really have to talk my way out. So God bless lah, I have a tongue. So sometimes you need to invoke some sort of mystery to your facade, but not in a way that you totally become fake. You need to really play around, and confidence really plays a part. Okay, so whenever you speak to a woman, or whenever a woman speak to a man, right, you cannot judge them like, oh shit, this girl is pretty. No, you need to talk them like normal human beings, act the way you are with a bit of facade, with a bit of confidence, right? You definitely can get really. Sorry, I spoke too much.
The women out there are gonna flame you for this. Like, fuck you, Aki, if that's bullshit. All bull. But yeah, like I can't say I agree or disagree because I don't even fucking ask. I haven't even asked a girl number 2 today, so, like face to face.
Yeah, I also.
Capping.
I mean, like face to face.
I mean, online probably have. Online because dating apps. Like, come on, there's nothing to ask numbers. Just hey, can I get you install handle whatever shit. Insurance. Okay, insurance exception. But I don't know fucking insurance. But yeah, going back to about relationships and stuff, like yeah, I think it's pretty interesting. Like what you guys have shared. But like yeah. Like okay, you know what? I'm not gonna go so far. I'm gonna talk about myself, okay? Myself and myself only. I wouldn't say that just because I had a few bad relationships, I would say I have a few bad relationships. I don't have much to say. I don't even have much, and that few is bad as well. Bad as well. But I'd never like go out and like either one. I don't sleep around with people. I don't womanize. I've never womanized my life, and I never will. So I don't like go out there just claiming woman and then sleeping around and saying like, hey, or because woman did this, they don't deserve my love. You know, I still have that hope because I'm not stupid. I'm rational. I know that just because 3 or 4 around, bad, blah blah blah. But to be honest with you, right, I love conversations. Okay, whenever I go out, I always like to talk to people about relationships. I don't know why I like relationships or purpose in life. These are the few things I like to dwell around. And to many people, I talk about it, regardless man or woman. Right, many don't know what they want in a partner.
Yeah.
Very iffy, no.
Yeah.
One, because they don't know what they want in life. So when they don't know what they want in life,
Exactly.
translates. Yes, it does. Yeah, so they don't want in life. Second, they don't know what they want in a partner, and then they just go. Even though they tell themselves, "I don't go for superficial," but they don't understand that literally their superficial needs are so powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
We are not supposed to shame all this type of like, you only go for handsome men. Okay, the problem with today's generation, right, is that these things are natural. Generalization is there, and people have different what do you call it? Like taste buds, no?
Taste and preference.
Preferences, correct. Preferences. So, okay, let's say I meet a girl, right? Or like, oh sorry, I don't go for Malay. It's definitely okay. There's no problem towards it. You are just don't overthink it. Like, okay, this is preference. Just like how we all have preferences. Some prefer Android, some prefer iPhone. They are not gonna get offended. They're just gonna do a BIOS update and then just glitch on the next phone release. That's it, right? Yeah. But these things are the more you accept them, the more you accept that this is how things are, right? You can be more peaceful with yourself. Legit.
But then But then I feel expectations, like I mean preferences is one. Preferences I think it's okay. I think as we grow up, regardless of what we say, I honestly think preferences is not key. Because when we're younger, preferences play more part. But I mean I'm safe. I'll say this with confidence. Regardless of man or woman out there, like actually the superficial needs, preferences, how they look like will deteriorate over time. Like we tend to see more focus on the character, the personality of the person. Actually, it's just a fact. Regardless.
The whole shebang is
Yeah, definitely. When we see a person with Yeah, we definitely see person good looks. I like, damn. Then we get to know them. Then that's when we either like her or don't like her. Yeah, like damn or like nah. That's how it works. But yeah. So like okay, so like expectations, right? Going back to that. So that's the next part, right? What do you want to expect in a partner? Maybe some people want to have kids. Want a partner need to have kids. Maybe adoption or maybe career path. Maybe one similar career path, or similar like-minded mindset. Yeah, maybe social status. Yeah, like there are expectations, but then I believe, okay, this is what I believe, okay. Let's say there's a spectrum. Okay, this is lowest expectation, the right is the highest expectation, right? So I feel people I meet nowadays, right, they're either on a lower expectation side where they just go for preferences, the person love, loyalty, marry, done. Then that's how it goes from there, right? I don't know, I wouldn't say. Then there's high expectations where they want a religion to be particular, they want this person to be this way, that way, this way, has to earn a certain money, earn a certain salary. That's the highest. But to be honest with you, right, I've rarely, rarely met people in the middle of both spectrum. Middle, meaning like for example, like when I go out, when I have conversations with people, they ask me why I don't date, right? I mean, it's not because okay, first I thought I don't date, but when I think about it, right, I realized that actually it's not. I don't believe in dating. It's because I haven't met a woman that I want to date yet. Because many of them nowadays, because like we are progressive society, so women nowadays, like even though at late 20s also, they still career driven, they still goal driven, right? So because of that, they push out all the other factors. That's why you see nowadays women like get married in 30s, or stuff like that. Because it's good. It's not a bad thing. It's good. It's good. But as in, so we men also progressing that rate as well, right? So now we are also working towards goal. We also don't want to have so much commitments and stuff like that. But nonetheless, sorry, not women. Nonetheless, men, we are simple creatures, right? We tend to see simple things like whether simple expectations, whether she will provide, she'll be there for this, blah, 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 and we're done, we're good. But women in nature, they are more expectations because that's how they are, that's how we are, because they want to see a man who can cater for the needs, so they're good.
I would say biological and evolutionary kind of thing. Do you know that when like caveman era, right? Like very long ago. Uh as we let's say I want to talk about, okay, I shouldn't talk about Darwinism, but as we evolve more as a person, right? We have certain expectations lah. Like it goes with the gender as well. It goes with society. So, and then the okay, you know about, okay, I'm gonna talk about woman's body, but please listen carefully, okay? Okay, let's say a woman, no, I'm gonna talk about men. I'm gonna be careful. I'm gonna talk about men. So let's say men, right? A woman generally prefer taller men, which is okay because a tall figure, right, kind of translates into protection, like physical dominance. So that that thing attracts them. It's just like how, okay, like men, right, they prefer slim built woman, or like curvaceous bodies, because it translates to, okay, this woman is more fertile. Yeah, it's like that. It's ingrained in our brain chemistry.
Yeah, I want to like just now you all talk about expectation, right? So I want to like I remember this analogy I read in the book, like talking about relationships. So it's like he gave the illustration like these two people met on a dating app. Okay, they live overseas, not very far off lah, but overseas. And then they be talking to each other for a few months, and then they really like each other. They want to meet. So this guy, so when he left the house, he brought his handbags. Okay, his handbags. He brought a lot of handbags, all the kind of handbags. Okay, that is available in his house lah, basically. Okay, until like he's like so full with handbag. Okay, then the girl also, when she left her home, she was also carrying all the handbags that she has at home. Okay, so and then when they meet, they like wow, finally get to see each other and they want to give a hug. They cannot hug because of the handbag. So when it's like zoom out kind of thing, and then you see that the handbags are all labeled like career, tall or handsome, beautiful, sexy, kind, nice, helpful, can cook, can this, can that, can.
Oh, so,
So
you see like these handbags are expectations.
these handbags are expectations.
Okay.
So when you have when your expectations are not right, the thing is that what I know, when you have over expectation also, when it's not up to reality, what people are is not perfect. People are not perfect. People are just trying to be perfect, trying damn hard and failing sometimes. And then when you have an expectation that is almost as perfect, you will never you will find disappointment and everything already.
Yeah,
Correct, nah?
yeah, you're right.
So I think in relationships, right, the only thing that you can do, it's not so much okay. It's good to have expectations. It's good to have somebody at your level, okay, to be able to be able to support the family if you think in terms of long term lah. Yeah, but then if you really like somebody and then you know these expectations are not existent in the person, then you have to try something out lah. If you really love lah, instead of like compromise, try something out lah.
But what if okay, like you see for me, like I'll be honest also, like I'll be honest, like regardless how much I say, I realize starting to realize that certain times, certain people I meet, like they have potential, like I would want to date that of woman, And I realized that like when my future goals come anyway, for example, like, I want to go overseas, and then I tend to not tend to be afraid. Like I tend to realize way like too much expectations. I feel like so this person will meet this criteria, this criteria because like if she fits all of this, and then we can move together, and then yes, things will work out right. But that's not the case, right? Like and I agree. And I started to realize that I have too much expectations, and because of that, I don't want to make a move. Like I talked to a girl, and then
You failed yourself before you even try.
yeah, like not really, I would not really, something like fail. I wouldn't really say fail myself, but I have a woman like I went out like one shot.
Give yourself a chance.
Yeah, I know I didn't give myself and herself a chance as well. Like when we go out and talk, then there's one or two I met, and I think one or two like they were really nice people, like potential, And then also she wanted to move as well, Trials. No. Like okay, like again, I don't really go out for dates, so I just push myself to myself. Hey, you need to put yourself out there. You have to start. You'll never start because men have to make the move. It's a thing, right? Women don't just go out and fucking ask you, hey, can I go on a date? We have to ask, right? That's how it is. So I went to go and try talk a few, and then I met a few like potential. But then I realized that when I get to know she's great, and then I just shut myself off, like entirely. I'm not afraid of failure. I'm not afraid of failure. I'm afraid that if I go in and she likes me, and then this becomes a thing, and then I don't want to be the one bailing out. I don't want to be hurting her, because I don't know where my life leads. Because as of now, like I have a lot of complications in my life right now, like a couple of complications, and until these complications are settled, like me doing this, getting my masters or getting like whatever job it is, right? I think that she will get entangled in these complications, right? Regardless of it, like this whatever probation, whatever stuff, like she'll get entangled in these complications, and then like
But have you ever tried like telling her your concerns?
Yeah, like a disclaimer. Right?
Like you tell disclaimer lah, like a disclaimer. You say you say like if you really like her, you see potential. You say so lah.
I
You say
okay.
and then you explain.
Okay,
the
I don't know
situation.
about how y'all operate. Uh, I don't know about how y'all operate, but then for me, okay, for me, I don't really share my personal things with people. I do when I get comfortable. I share my basic things first. Like once I'm friend with you, I'm comfortable. Okay, like I have boundaries. Yes, my first boundary is okay. I'll share about my recent personal experience. Okay, I'll like share to them. I'll tell you, okay, done. And then like for me to, because I have a lot of things happen in my life, a lot of things. So if I want to truly understand me, I have to lift off one by one, and by removing the boundaries and reaching there, I have to spend more time with her, get more comfortable with her. And then for me, because I reached a stage where I'm more control of my emotions. Back then, no, I easily will fall. That's how I am. That's my nature. I'm a more emotional person, but now I'm not. So I'm afraid like if I commit and then she likes me, then what do I do? Like she's not on the same path with me. So I always like to say, I know my friends and women, they tell me when I go out, I tell them, I say, hey, let's start as friends. Women don't like it apparently. Like some of my friends tell me, I hate it when guys tell me they don't date or just as friends. But I'm trying to put it out there in such a way because I know we are dating, so of course we're not friends. We have interests. But I'm just afraid that because she will be out there dating, because I don't do that often. Like she might be dating, finding opportunities. I'll be just focusing on one. Right.
Yeah,
So I'm
I
focusing.
feel you, man.
Yeah. So I'm focusing on
feel
one, and then I'm working for that one thing. So she has to focus on me entirely to make it work. So if she has the mentality of I like dating and stuff like that, and I don't, so it's harder for me to reach out to her. And even though in this
Exactly.
midst, Yeah, in this
I
midst
know,
of
I know.
she dating like 5 guys and I'm dating her, fine, I'm okay with it, right? But then she will never understand me entirely. And she never understand me entirely, I cannot move on to the next step and so much complications.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
if she
yeah.
likes me, right, she's gonna like me for just the basic things she know about me. But not what she truly know about me. If she don't understand me entirely, she don't know my purpose, my goal, whatever it is, right? She will have this flawed concept that maybe things will work out. But it might not actually. And then the whole investment, like months, 6 months, maybe even a year, and then we have to call it off. Right? That's how it's always. Because I don't do it all the time. And usually when I do it and people I know that do it, it's always like a period of time, right? When you commit to somebody and then it just gone. And then that's, the investment is so, it's so, I would say,
It's palpable, tangible.
yeah, yeah.
You know?
It's very significant to your life because
Yeah.
you don't do it all the time. So that one opportunity you let somebody in, that one opportunity you're willing to take it, but the person is not willing to take it, or the person might be willing to take it, but iffy, So that's why I always like to say relationship is. When I learned in this past many years of my life, is many years I'm very old, in these 26 years of my life, is that I think the most important thing is whether the person want to make it work or not. They has to have that one quality in them. I realize because like let's say Kai, y'all, let's say Kai me. So like we have similar goals in life, what we're going to do in life, blah blah blah. Okay, so I realized that we can work towards there, but often at certain problems. Maybe let's say culture wise or something wise. But if you're willing to make it work, we can make ends meet. We can meet on a similar level. Yeah, but that's the thing. You see, then that meeting level, whether the party can or cannot. Other party willing to compromise or cannot. I'm willing to compromise. I know I am. I know the levels I'm willing to go for somebody I love. I know. So I know about myself. So I'm not will have issues, but it's the other party, you see. Yeah. Then
Yeah. I think like okay, you say you have anything to say?
that's as in that's about it lah. So I think that goes back to like what we're talking about, like expectation and stuff. So okay, I'll be honest with you, like I maybe I'm reaching a stage where I'm questioning whether what I'm doing is right or wrong. Maybe I should just give her opportunity.
Let me
people.
let me talk about this, okay? Okay. I want to give you look at this, okay? What's the chances of you getting a right person? This goes to guys or girls, okay? Okay. What are the chances are you getting? Okay, from your past, from your past. I mean, like for girls or you or anyone, if you are dating like 10 people, I would say the almost right person, because nobody will be right, nobody will be perfect, right? So the almost right person, the most highest opportunity potential, maybe
2 out of the 10.
2 out of 10. That is reasonable, or is it bad or too bad?
I think that's okay, man.
That's about right, right?
That's about right. That's about okay.
That's about right. So now the probability is 0.2 for you to find a good girl. The probability is for you also, if you believe that probability. If you feel like that the chances of getting a better girl, a decent, almost right girl is 0.5, then 0.5 for you.
Yeah.
But how many times must you date before you get that 0.2?
Wow, that's a lot, man.
That's a lot, right? So now you see,
That's me. I
now,
imagine
now,
my 10
now you listen to
people.
this. Okay, you also listen to this. Where the girl like feel like they don't want to date anymore, right? Okay. Now the probability is 0.2. You live in Singapore, a very close knit city, and if wherever you go, wherever the next person you're gonna meet, your colleagues, your friends or your friends' friends, it's gonna be still 0.2 because our culture is just neat. It's already close knit, So there's not much changes. The setting is such. So if you're gonna wait 10 years later, your probability is gonna change. Yeah, and look at that. When you wait 10 years, your market size for potential people goes smaller. Why is your probability also smaller? Because why? The right people already 0.2, and now people who give them who actively search out for a partner, give them chance. And I mean, like, it's a hard thing lah. It's a hard thing. Relationship is a hard thing. You have to just you have to just dive in, and then
Definitely.
but remember to bring your your mask and all your gas,
Life
life
vest.
oxygen, everything.
Life vest before you fucking drown.
Yeah, but you have to dive. You just have to dive. You just don't know.
No,
because
but okay, you see, I agree with you about the diving in part, no. But both parties must be willing to dive in. That's
Exactly.
how it works. Yeah.
But like we all established, right? Do we know ourselves or not? We okay. Sometimes we, like, for you, it seems like you somewhat know what you want. You know what you expect. But does the girl know? Can you force somebody to
No,
know
you cannot,
somebody?
you cannot.
There's
You
one
cannot
thing you can
force.
control. There is cannot control. Other
Yeah.
people.
what she
Correct.
feels.
You can
about.
only do best for yourself.
What you can, yeah. So if that's the case, and the probability is 0.2 whenever, but it's decreasing, the best option for you actually available, the most rational way of thinking is to just go on date and be prepared.
So you're trying to say that we should go on more dates.
Go on dates. Okay, give yourself a chance. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't close off, because when you close off, for women, for example, they lose out what? They don't lose out the market. Okay, the market pool of good, almost right people, but they lose out their fertility, they lose out their beauty, their strength, their step, their energy. They lose a lot of things. You know. So I mean, like, I understand that relationship, when you fall for somebody and then it's like, oh, you invested so much time into somebody, and then there's somebody or something screws up, okay? There's somebody screwed up, or somebody screwed up, whatever screwed up, and then you just have to end it off. And then it's like you get a very, very difficult time, lah. You know? But the thing is what, the shorter you wallow in it, the shorter time you'll spend wallowing in it and trying again, the faster you will reach your 0.2. Because wherever you go, even if you wait 20 years, it's going to be 0. It's at least 0.
But
It's at most 0.2.
But think about it. I don't believe. Okay, I mean, I wouldn't say I don't believe in dating apps, but dating apps definitely lower probability. Like if you think meeting 2 out of 10, dating apps like 2 out of 50, probably 2 out of 30, right? Potentials. So if that's gonna be the case, then if we, let's say we omit dating apps, okay? Because I mean, I did use before, but I don't believe in it. Like, do you think it's better?
Okay,
I believe in natural
uh,
finding, natural selection.
okay,
Theory of
you
natural
see,
selection.
the thing about dating apps, it's a platform for people who are a bit, who don't socialize so
But do you
much.
think
Right?
it caters more to superficial? Like, they swipe only because of your looks. What is a swipe for?
That is
Don't
true
read the
also.
fucking intro.
Okay, sometimes you swipe, and then they like you back, but they don't say anything.
Ah.
You know, it's so. Just heck care, just heck care. But like, I feel that for when it comes to like dating apps, okay, there are potential also. There are potential also, because
Definitely.
you must
A
understand
few.
one thing. The platform is a platform. It's not a person. The people are the people behind the platform. What?
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna meet the person, if this is a friend's friend, and then you talk to that friend, and that person happen to also be in this dating app, it's still the same. What?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just the way, if how you think. It's just the platform that is supposed to use. You're using to connect
out
to
to
more
connect
people,
to more.
because you don't go out. Like for me, I don't go out. I don't
Mm.
talk to people, random strangers, or just
Yeah, you're right, lah.
you know.
So it's like, if like for people like us, actually, I think I don't. Do you travel a lot? You think go out for a bit, right? I mean, so I mean, no. I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's like, think about it. Like, okay, so for yourself, you travel a lot, but you have. I think you dating as well. You dating as well. So I think that's a good point. Or like I thought about it. Like, cause I don't go out much. Means at this rate I'm going, right. If it's 2 out of 10, 0.2, my probability is 0.00001. Huh? Lower, because I don't use dating apps. I mean, I used before. I only met 2 in my whole life. 2 only I met my whole life. And after I just delete. Always I delete. Only when I bought, I download just to talk. Now I delete. I won't even meet also. So I realized that I actually thought about this. So if I don't use dating apps, that's my so-called, because I don't go out, what? That's my major thing, gone. Then if I don't date my workplace, I'm
So
at
gone.
school right now, I can't date, gone.
Yeah.
Then I will be single for life.
Your point of chance, right?
Yeah.
Very low, no?
Yeah, I so thought about it.
Yeah.
Home, workplace. The next one is when you are out with your friends. But that is also if you are talking to random guys. Okay, like I would social. I love to socialize. Whether it's man or woman. Or like the, hey guys, what's up, bro? Or like hey, you look pretty. I do that. So it's a bit higher for me. But then again, right? Aside from that, what are the odds? What are the chances that you would actually meet somebody you fancy or they fancy you? It's a very small numbers game. And Kai also said, this is Singapore. It can't get any smaller, bro. It can't get any smaller. And okay, let's say, but it's a huge earth. You can go to Malaysia, all that. How many times you want your passport to be chopped before you might meet
Yeah.
the right person,
Exactly.
bro?
Exactly.
Maybe your wife could be in Australia for all we know. But what are the chances, bro?
Yeah.
What are the chances?
Oh, soulmate. Do you guys believe in soulmates?
Sorry?
Soulmates. Do you guys believe in soulmates?
Uh,
There's one
I don't.
person
I don't
in
believe
the
in soulmates.
world
I don't
that's
believe
for
in
you.
soulmates.
The person's in
Because
the
I feel that
world.
it's unrealistic lah. Because it has to be perfect. What? It's like the other half. Like it's like the missing puzzle that completes everything that you are incapable, or maybe like maybe that's it. But it's, I mean, like, or complements you perfectly.
Then
It's just
I-
like so impossible.
I need to ask another question. Okay.
Even if there's like one bit.
Even.
Maybe it's almost there, but it's not like everything. You know, it's like maybe
I get it.
70% compliments you.
Fine, I get it. True.
And then the other 30% is pure compromise, bro. No way going around it. Okay, that's it.
Okay, yeah, I get it. But I personally, I do believe in soulmates to a certain level. To a certain level, definitely.
Hari,
What?
don't deceive yourself
Don't.
and drown without your guess.
already know. Nobody know. Okay, but
I don't want to see you 40 years later like this.
like this. No,
Okay,
nobody.
just
But body a little bit more besar.
If you think about it like this,
Hadi, I
like
said 40 years.
you go out. Let's say you decided to go out with a girl lah. Okay, whatever your intentions is, even if it doesn't work out right, just consider like an additional friend, additional opinion. What? Okay, like yeah, it's good. It's good. It's really just expose yourself to a lot of people, man. Come on.
Do you?
Of course lah. Do I go out with them is another thing, right?
Exposing.
But I love. I'm a very. Oh shit. Apa?
Loving person.
No. The what?
Extrovert.
Extrovert. I'm a very extroverted person. I do like my alone time, but I'm very, very extroverted. The fact that it's as extroverted as I meet you, right? I saw your shoes. Bro, baik sia. Baik ya kasut. Or like random, right? Like let's say this guy has a Vespa. I love Vespas. So I'll be like, hey guys, nice Vespa, man. Like, nobody gets killed. Nobody dies. It's okay for that 15-second window, everything is rainbows. That guy will feel like, oh my god, like somebody notices me. Like, and then I also like, you know what? Like, it's good. It's like I'm talking about something, Yeah. Yeah. So moral of the story is talk about your motorcycles, bro.
Cairo can talk. Cairo motorcycle, but nothing on me. But yeah, it's a good.
men are trash.
In conclusion, man, trash. Yeah, but yeah, it's a good thing to talk about relationships. Next week, see me one girl, lah.
Yeah, Hari, you should, you should.
No, I mean, I don't know.
I'm not
like,
asking you to be a playboy,
No, I understand. No, it's like no, I understand where you're coming from. No, I understand. No, okay. The thing is like, no, the thing is right. I talk, then I bail out. I talk. If she don't bail out, I'll bail out. I'll give myself like 2-3 weeks. I'll bail out. If I meet her, right,
Hey.
I bail out.
You can't be
I-
afraid. You cannot be afraid because you will never go. You won't go anywhere. I mean, like if you ask me, I know your concerns. Your concerns are valid also. For right now, your priority is your career.
Mhm.
You want to achieve something first.
Yeah,
And that is so important to you
Yeah.
than anything else. If that person can see that, and so you have to like communicate. At least communicate the goal, but don't open up all your barriers,
Yeah.
the boundaries.
The main thing.
Just communicate the main deeds that you see might affect, just so that you know where she sees and where, so you can like gauge, and then you can see if like can work something out or cannot. If cannot, then it's good lah. But you can move on lah. Then but don't like wait so long. Maybe you can like the dating app is like it's a good platform lah. I personally feel
Wait, what?
dating app.
Dating app.
Dating app you can use
Can
dating
you
app.
recommend some proper ones? Tinder, I heard is trash. Right?
Okay, Tinder if you really want to fuck somebody.
Look. Like I said, the platform is not the person.
No, but there's
That's all.
a probability.
And the probability is everywhere also, in every platform.
Really?
Every platform is the same. The same
there's
person in
people-
Tinder will be in what? OkCupid or Bumble.
Bumble.
Okay? So it's not the platform. Okay, you must really like see that. It's really luck. And yeah, that's really like a probability thing. That's why I take it as a
Have you met
probability.
like somebody potential on it?
Dating app.
How many?
In past I say 2 lah. 2 really potential
Those
ones.
are rookie numbers.
Out of how many? Out of
65.
many communications but never meet kind.
Okay.
Okay?
No, meet kind. At least meet kind. Let's be more
Meet
fair
kind.
to ourselves.
3 lah. Thing. Because I don't it's like it's not the step from talking to meeting is something that most women are afraid to do. But it's just that of course it's recorded. But
So
no, okay.
it's understandable.
No lah.
It's understandable.
Yeah, I mean like of course lah. Not all women are gold diggers, right?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Let's be
Not
fair.
all women are gold diggers. Not all men are trash. But all Haris are problematic, definitely. Yeah. To all the girls that just listening to Hari's story, right? I just want to promote Hari. It's been a fantastic man. Okay, there's one story. I actually my car broke down. Then Hari just gave his Mercedes lah. I didn't even know he had a car.
I never even get license.
You don't have license. I don't have a car.
Yeah, but for the viewers who like be listening, now that you understand the concerns of Hari, if you wish to date him, please
Just give him one good
directly
time,
PM him, and then yeah,
But if he goes,
and then you know if you can do it or not.
but after two separate occasions, right? After he ghosted you, then please forgive him. Yeah,
It's
like that.
it's not that he doesn't like you,
can
you know.
talk to Aki
Yeah,
and Kai. We're all single men. Yeah. Aki also need more options lah. Yeah. Kai got options already. Kai okay.
Kai is looking good.
Kai okay.
No lah, still lah.
Kai
Nonsense lah.
steroids or like protein powder.
That's life. That's my life.
Yeah, gym life. Talking about it. That's all you have to do right now. But yeah,
Why are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me?
I'm not looking at you. I'm just saying.
I'll be bigger than Hari. Like, I mean, bottom and top, of course. But yeah lah, yeah. I mean, yeah. Bulking, yeah, no issues, no problem.
Ask you guys. Okay.
Okay.
Since y'all okay, let's wrap it up. You're talking too much. But let's wrap it up. Since you guys put it on me, I'm gonna put it back on y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all don't date so much also, anyways, right? Like why? Okay, like I don't think so. Okay, one thing I like about all of us, not like I think I do like about all of us is that we don't just approach random women and just ask for their number.
Yeah. I don't.
We don't do that.
I don't do that at all.
Yeah, conversations, yes, of
It's
course.
like so. I don't know lah. For me lah.
yeah, I agree.
Me lah.
Fuck, I do actually sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, fuck you.
Okay.
Cause I
Hey, we should hang out more, man.
Oh shit.
Just kidding.
Okay, not every girl I approach lah. But if I see them, okay, like you know what, okay. I told you before. Oh, asking for number. Okay, it happens. But to be fair lah. I'm not saying I'm a hotshot or anything, but it's more of I'm just brave. So even let's say overseas, right? There's no limits, right? So I'll just say like like that. Then I'll ask for the number lah. If not, also I'll ask for social media. Like social media is like the easiest, but number is when you So I did before, and I told you about I went to Thailand and yeah. So it's like But no, not from the
No, but I think
not
overseas.
from a tiger lah.
Just saying. No, but overseas, I think because we have more balls, because we have restrictions. But let's talk about Singapore.
Singapore, I do.
You do? Damn.
Okay. To be fair, only a bit I ask for the number lah. Only a small amount, but mostly it's just compliments because I feel like you know what, you're pretty like why not lah? What have I got to lose? You get a compliment, I get to see your face. Okay, fair deal. Okay. Then it's just okay. It's not okay. The worst case scenario that can happen is definitely like, thanks, or like, oh sorry, I have a boyfriend. Then nobody dies. That's my favorite line. Nobody dies. Just do it. I told you to practice in poly, right? You stubborn, no? Stubborn. Yeah, scared of rejection.
No,
You- Are you, dude? Okay. Yeah, but yeah lah. It's you get used to it with practice.
Okay. I want to say something. Okay, like just now I said like you all should go to. I mean like I encourage to date, right? But I didn't. It's not like dating. Okay, 5 girls or 5 guys at the same time, because honestly, I personally and I really believe that like people, men and women, are not meant to practice polygamy. Okay, polygamy. So like it's just because it's like you will love one and love the other more or less, you know. You love one more and the other less, that kind. And then also you will feel like somebody if some argument you feel like this fella is disposable. It becomes disposable. It's not, you won't be able to, if you date so many at the same time. You don't like one quality, you feel like I don't like this. It becomes a big thing. It's not big. It will become things that you can work towards. You want to work for, want to work with.
So
You just feel like I might go with this one. Since I'm dating 5 girls, now okay, I see this girl, I like this girl also, I like this girl, but this girl like, okay, we got one issue we don't like, but it's not very big, but I never mind, I can go with this girl. So you really sideline her, because of having the
That's the focus.
lesser focus on her and lesser opportunity to build something real.
You don't want to build. You just move on, move.
And what that creates is a habit of like replacing people.
Hmm.
That's what you will inculcate in the end. Yeah.
So do it more often. Yep. All right. Okay, thanks, guys. I'll download dating apps at the end of today.
Yeah, okay, so this episode is sponsored by Tinder. Okay, I know. No, please, don't file a lawsuit against us. We're just promoting. Yeah, but yeah, just go jump off the cliff with a parachute, lah. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah.
Okay.
It applies to success also. Okay, so to wrap it up, I'm gonna introduce our social media once again: Twitter, YouTube, and Spotify. Okay, yeah. Yep, that's about it. TikTok soon. We really need to wrap up TikTok. Okay, Hari. Yeah. Okay, so all right. Here's to okay. Anybody who needs Hari's number, it's 90694234. That's not your number.
There's no number at all. But yeah, so
The shock on his face.
anyways, disclaimer is just we are just sharing our views and stuff like that about the topic at hand. So be sure to share with us, condemn us, whatever you want to do it. But just let us.
Just interact.
We are just putting unfiltered, like what we said. So pure intentions. We ain't gonna lie to y'all. So yeah.
We're gonna talk about like civilized citizens on the next episodes. Okay.
Fucking lie. But all right. Thanks, guys. Till next time.